Hello everyone. If you want to learn some stock from a non-guru, welcome to the stock non-guru hero right here. AKA, I don't have any financial training and don't take anything I say as financial advice. Let's just jump into it and figure out whether or not Tesla's a buy, sell, or hold. And at the end, I'll give my opinion on whether or not I would personally going to buy, sell, or hold Tesla stock. First of all, Elon, do you want to give me a free Tesla? If the answer is yes, it's absolutely a buy. Ticker TSLA has a market cap of approximately $1.03 trillion. That's trillion with a T. That gift of a small Tesla is looking very, very, very doable, Elon. Tesla generated about $6.8 billion in free cash flow over the last year. FCF yield of approximately 0.7%. The balance sheet shows $37 billion in cash with minimal debt. In terms of the segment breakdown, we have about 78% automotive, 10% energy generation and storage, 10% services and others like things to chargers, etc., stuff like that. A few hot facts for everyone who's out there. Never did I think about Tesla facts being hot, but here they are. Tesla delivered 384,000 vehicles in Q2 of 2025. That sounds a lot, but it's actually down from last year, down 13% year over year. Automotive gross margin was about 11.8% last quarter. Operating margin was about 2.1%. On the flip side, for you nerds who love energy like me, energy storage deployments hit an all-time high, and so did my excitement levels. They're up about 49% from the year earlier. Let's first dive into the case why Tesla stock is undervalued and why you should buy. First of all, Tesla is very AI first and has a Robotaxi option that could be rolling out soon. Tesla's Dojo supercomputer, yeah, it's called Dojo Master. Tesla's Dojo supercomputer plus billions of miles could be breaking down the self-driving problem and hopefully be rolling out Robotaxis so that way dangerous drivers like me won't be on the road. Just kidding, for the record, I'm a safe driver. I actually prefer e-biking, so I'm not on the road. So if the Robotaxi service ends up rolling out, this could be a huge boom to the stock. Number two, energy storage, absolutely booming. With storage quietly exploding at $350 per kilowatt hour, Tesla could book $12 billion in revenue, north of $2 billion in gross profit by 2027. So storage, that's a big thing. With $37 billion in net cash, Tesla can invest in things like their Optimus robot, which is the humanoid robot, without ending up in share dilution or anything like that. They can just put their money straight into that Optimus robot, which could end up being a huge sell for the future of the company. One other upside that people are talking about is potentially full self-driving capabilities added to as a subscription add-on to their current vehicles would be huge. So in the future, if you already have your car and you don't like driving like me, but you want to have that services added on, that could be an add-on expense that you could then have a subscription model to, which could add a bunch of money to be just coming in, which I would pay if they gave me a Tesla. Another reason they should give me a Tesla. So that's a few reasons why it can be undervalued. Let's now look at the case why it's potentially overvalued. With a 168 PE ratio and sub 1% FCF yield, yeah, you're already paying tomorrow's prices for this stock. That's way higher than anything else. Next, we have margin erosion. Over time, they used to have great margin on all their vehicles, and we can see that over time they've had lower and lower margins as the time's gone on. They used to have 21% gross margin on their vehicles. Now they're down to like 11%. And so I think the price cuts are going to keep tearing into their margins on their vehicles. Another reason, we're now having policy headwinds against electric vehicles. With electric vehicle tax credits and tax cuts sunsetting in 2025, it makes electric vehicles less and less affordable with time. Yet another reason why this is a little bit risky is if full self-driving or other self-driving capabilities start crashing, there could be regulatory risks associated with that as they could be rolled back after just a little while. Also, I guess one last risk is with the head of the company, Elon, being in several different other companies, man, that'd be awesome to be in charge of that many cool leading edge technologies. But with him being in charge of so many different things, and also in politics and stuff like that, you never know where the priority is going to be and what kind of news headlines is going to be. That's also a factor that you have to contribute to the stock as well. Overall, some strengths of the stock: deep vertical integration, a lot of cash, and a moonshot AI potential here with, the Robotaxi and the Optimus robot. But then we do have some risks. It's already a premium price valuation. The margins are thinning, and political headwind and policy headwind all are coming at it strong. So what do you think? Is it a buy? Is it a sell? Is it a hold? Me personally, here comes my opinion. The opinion you didn't want, but you're gonna get because you're watching the video. I personally probably wouldn't hold too much of Tesla stock just because while I love the vehicles and I want one and I want to buy one, I probably wouldn't want to hold the stock at this current price because it does cost a lot of money given the fact that it is what it is. And according to the numbers right now, it looks like people are expecting it to do really, really big things, which it is, and it might, and it will do. But for me, at the current price, I think they factored in a lot of growth, already a lot of very strong growth. And with the direction that we're seeing things going, with all the headwinds they have to overcome, I might be out. But I'm still in for the car, Elon. If you want to give me the car, I'll still take it. Or anyone else, if you have an extra one that you just want to give away, that would make my day. I'll make a video just for you. So there are some thoughts, all educational content, no investment advice here, just fun thoughts. Non-investing guru, but just some passionate thoughts about a company. Thank you so much for making it to the end of the video. I know that I can blabber a lot and it can be kind of annoying, but I want you to like this video. If you think I've earned it, please, I did a lot of research, like the video, subscribe, and I hope to see you next time.